What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a very special one, as I am doing a damage comparison between 7-star OG She-Hulk and 7-star Deathless She-Hulk. So, this damage comparison is as follows. Deathless She-Hulk is up on the top. She has her full Deathless Synergy team, no boosts. OG She-Hulk is down on the bottom. She is unawakened, no synergies, and no boosts. They have an identical relic, basically. It's a negligible difference between the relic. It's not adding nearly enough to be considered a competitive advantage or not, one compared to the other. And this is the same fight on the CCP testing map, 17 million health unstoppable Colossus. So, the name of the game here is simple. Who's going to finish this fight faster? Who's going to finish this fight faster? OG She-Hulk or Deathless She-Hulk. Now, the difference between these matchups is Deathless She-Hulk has the full Deathless Synergy team. The entire team behind her. So she's getting the increased ability accuracy for her trauma. She's getting the intercept applies the trauma from the Thanos team, from the Thanos synergy, and she's getting the grit passive, or the grit buff, I'm sorry, from countering the opponent's special attack and or heavy attack. So she has no need to use heavies to apply the slow or apply any sort of unstoppable counter like OG She-Hulk does down on the bottom. But we're going to see who wins this race here, and I think you might be a little surprised. It definitely, you know what, it definitely didn't surprise me, but that's just because I'm kind of a She-Hulk fan, and I know my way around the block when it comes to her. So, 7-star She-Hulk here, again, rank 3, 7-star unawakened. This is exactly what I will have on my main account post-Valentine's Day sale, and you can actually expect a full 7-star She-Hulk rank 3 Ultimate Showcase to come out after the Valentine's Day sale, probably on the 15th of February, that Saturday, right after the sale ends. You can expect a showcase, including maybe this fight, maybe an alteration of this fight with the OG She-Hulk, but there will be content with her after the Valentine's Day sale. That is a guarantee. But for right now, I thought it would be a nice little introduction to 7-star She-Hulk existing for the first time ever, to do a little comparison to her, you know, goth sister, her, like, Rhea Ripley-esque compatriot, her shadow, for lack of a better term. So, right now, we're looking at a pretty solid lead by original She-Hulk. Again, this fight has only been going on for, I think, 2 minutes now. Yeah, it's about to hit the 3-minute mark for this fight. And OG She-Hulk already has Unstoppable Colossus down to nearly 60%, whereas Deathless She-Hulk is just crossing that 80% threshold. So, OG She-Hulk also has the advantage of being able to capitalize from an unstoppable increased fury. So what I mean by that is whenever she uses her heavy attack to remove unstoppable, she gains a double potency fury compared to her original fury. So normally her fury passives are 35% of her attack rating. The fury that she gains from removing unstoppable on heavy is 70% of her attack rating. So that is a significant increase in the damage from some of those furies. And we barely have any furies right now. Like, in the grand scheme of things for She-Hulk, we do not have nearly as many as we could have in a much longer situation. And honestly, quite frankly, it's based on RNG for the most part. For OG She-Hulk, it's based on RNG outside of the special one, which guarantees triggering at least one Fury. But every other hit, it is completely random. You just are at the mercy of the percentage chance landing you a Fury. So if you don't get super lucky, the ramp up might take a little bit, but honestly, we got going here pretty quickly with the original She-Hulk, and she just went to town, even with 8, 9, 10 Furies, which is very easy to get to with OG She-Hulk. She was just hitting for monstrous numbers. And at this point, I mean, I'm hitting 48k non-crit mediums, 155k critical hit mediums, and again, this is not even like a fifth of her total ramp up. This is a portion of what her max damage is. And again, this is a 17 million health unstoppable Colossus. No boosts and no synergies for the original She-Hulk, although Deathless She-Hulk does have her full synergy team. So, just a little time update here. We're roughly 4 minutes in. We're not exactly at the 5-minute threshold here. And original She-Hulk is done. The fight is over. The fight is over. Original She-Hulk destroyed 17 million health in 4 minutes and 49 seconds. Deathless She-Hulk with the full synergy team just crossed the halfway threshold. If there was any argument or any denial that original She-Hulk has higher damage than Deathless She-Hulk, or if there was any denial that, I said that correctly. I was thinking I said it in the inverse way. If there was any denial that original She-Hulk had higher damage than Deathless She-Hulk, this is the proof in the pudding, right here. She finished this fight with 2 minutes to spare. Deathless She-Hulk is not even 75% of the way done. She's just about to cross that threshold of being 75% of the way there. And original She-Hulk is already done. She has been done for around a minute now, just sitting there, doing nothing, twiddling her thumbs. So, I think Deathless She-Hulk is an amazing champion, and I love her to bits. I'm so glad we have her as a Deathless champion, but I will absolutely, unequivocally stand by the original She-Hulk as the higher damage dealing champion every day of the week, 365 days a year, because the proof is in the pudding. This is about as fair as I can make it. It's the same matchup, and I even gave Deathless She-Hulk the advantage of having her full synergy team, where She-Hulk had nothing. She-Hulk was even unawakened, so the damage was even less. Like I said, sorry I got cut off there by my own outro. Like I said, the original She-Hulk was finished way before Deathless She-Hulk, and at this point, Deathless She-Hulk is rounding out. She's finally finishing up here at around 6 minutes and 26 seconds for the final number, for the final showcase for Deathless She-Hulk. So, the proof of the matter is original She-Hulk, she's just that girl. She really is just that girl. And it's kind of insane how strong she is and how unbelievably powerful her Furies are compared to Deathless She-Hulk. But if you liked this video, and I really hope that you did, please consider hitting that subscribe button and also hitting the like button. Both of those things are incredibly helpful for the channel. And if you want to see more She-Hulk gameplay, be sure to hit that subscribe button, because boy howdy, you know it's coming. Thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.